Okay, so I'm going to put this bar all the way along here, and I've drilled some holes ready for it. Here is said bar. What I've done is weld some studs to it. They'll go through the original tub to chassis holes. Hey, like that, like so. As you can see, nice and square. I've measured it all up and everything. Also, I've made sure that the original seat belt mounts come through here as well. I've had to extend this hole, and also on the centre seat I've had to extend the hole as well. That's okay, it just about clears, and yeah, looks all good to me so far. As you can see, it lines up directly with this C channel and also where it meets the chassis in here, so I'm very pleased that it's all going to be real nice and strong. Not that you can see on the camera, but I've painted all of those brackets and bits and bobs there for these seats. Just waiting for them to dry and then I can fit them all up. I've already test fitted them and they're absolutely fine. Now I'm just putting some of this butyl based sound deadening in just to go underneath here to stop rattles and make it all a nice job. I've marked the holes where I need to cut to go through this panel. It's all done. Ready to pop it on. There you go. We're definitely getting there with this seat build. So this front one, haven't bolted it down yet, but the bolts are through. It's all on there. This is solid, as I said earlier, and under here should be able to see strengthening pads, struts, and that will just bolt straight to this chassis cross member right here. I just need to drill the holes for that now those are in, and that will make it super strong and solid. These for the front outer feet as well are just going to sit like this. Factory mounts through the chassis actually right here on a tab, and I'm going to just use that, go to there, and drill the holes for it, and it will be real nice and neat. Okay, there are the seats sort of dry fitted in. There's hardly any bolts holding them all in, but everything lines up now, which is nice. Got some bracketry here, and obviously go for a little bolt hole in there. Need a spacer for there. This guy is all going to bolt together somehow. Might need a spacer in there, but anyway, yeah, sound deadening all in. Some brackets going on in there. All in all, pleased with the progress at the moment. Okay, now it's time to tackle these tubs. What we've got to do, basically, I've got some sheet aluminium here. Got a couple of sheets of that. Obviously a tape measure and a pen, and I'm just going to be trying to make something that vaguely fits. The only real issue is that when the seat is in, I'll show you on the other side actually. When the seat is in, the side of it basically protrudes a little bit more than the end of this plate, but it's up here somewhere, so it's in this sort of area. So I've got to make some sort of weird cutouts, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. We'll see. Okay, so we are getting there. Just making some panels. So you can see there's lots of steps going on, lots of different types of angles, because you've got to get things like this fitting in, and also the top of the tyre when it comes up into this gap, make it all fit. I've just got to make some sort of funny looking funky panel now just to finish this off. It might be one or two panels, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, slowly but surely getting there. Well, we're getting there, guys. I have literally just finished making this panel here. It's all good, and yeah, it all sort of fits together. Fits together all right. Everything overlaps. I've done all the overlap joins on the inside, so I can make sure it's waterproof on the outside, so that basically all the joins, if the water goes on it, the water will go downwards out the joins rather than into them, which is great. So all of these will be riveted up with some sealant in between, and yeah, just a couple of holes to do next. I should have made this panel actually bigger so it comes up and over, so I'm just going to have to just make a cap to cap it off. I don't think it's that bad for an amateur with hardly any tools and no workbench and all of that. What do you guys think? As you can see, I think it does actually clear the tyre and actually the top of the spring mount. So a big 33-inch tyre, which is only actually about this big, a bit more of an offset. I think it will clear everything in there. Current state of the tubs here, they are all fitting okay. I just need to obviously do some final touches, bits of trimming and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm very happy with the way they've turned out. Check them out. Almost look factory, but they are handmade, so if you see them up close, they're not perfect, but they're pretty good, I would say. Alright guys, that was pretty difficult. Here you go. Both tubs in, sealed up, riveted in, everything. They're sorted. I'm not touching them again, apart from sound deadening. I'm going to put some sound deadening on and around them, just to finish them off nicely before carpet all goes on it as well. Well, look at the progress. We've got carpet all glued in. I've actually run out of glue over here, but all the right bolts laid out, striker plates, the whole thing is all bolted in properly. Just needs the seats going in to finish everything off here. So this is kind of what we've got going on in here. I'll definitely do some reinforcements here across the front, and yeah, do that both sides. Should be pretty good. Alright guys, so I've got this ply fake flooring. I had to cut it around all of these little bits here and there, as you can just about see, just in there, and fits absolutely beautifully, and yeah, definitely stand on that. I think it's 10mm ply, might be wrong, might be 12, but yeah, it's absolutely solid as a rock. And under here I'm going to do some drawers, or potentially like a flip down or flip up lid or something along those lines, and then in here probably some sort of square cubbies to flip up, but yeah, it's getting there.